Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. I'm Teo. Today we're going to be playing some Genshin Impact. Give me just a second to make sure everything's working. Sweet, it is. Anyway, great to see you guys. Hey Lainey, hey Wolf, great to see you all. So, ominous title part 2? Yeah, okay. So let's go over the plan. So today, we're going to go check out, what's it called? Fontaine, do some more Fontaine junk. Get that stuff done. I doubt it, but you know, we'll work on it. And then the challenge that I'm issuing is tomorrow we're gonna do TCG, and I challenge any of you to show up and beat me. If you can beat me, that'd be cool. I don't have a way to reward you. I'm broke, but I bet you can't. That's the challenge. Anyway, on to Fontaine. You gonna do training montage tonight? Bet. Eye of the Tiger begins to play in the background. Also, if you hear screaming in the background, my apologies. It's my roommates arguing about pronunciation of a stupid word. You never played TCG outside the tutorial quest? You got this, dude. Do the training montage tonight. Beat me tomorrow. You might be cooked.
People sustain superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Nervoulet paid us a visit. It was all thanks to him that we managed to suppress the crisis for the time being. Oh, of course, we must also thank you for the help you provided.
How did Nervoulet know that he was needed here?
Well, Monsieur Nervoulet has strong resonance with the hydro
Wait,
element.
we told him
When the
he
water
was
level
needed
rises, he can
We went and
feel
got
the
him. What do you
waves
mean,
produced.
how'd he know?
I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging
We
the
literally
injuries of the
sent,
wounded.
like, what?
They were mumbling the whole time about how you just ran down without a word. I'm so relieved to see that you're both all right.
The water wouldn't have
If
hurt
you're
us. We're
not
not from
too
Fontaine.
pressed for time, please stay with us a few more days.
Would
Just let me know
the
if you've been craving
melazines
for any
die from the
particular
water
dish,
too?
so I can have Mr. Wolsey get your meals
Do we know?
prepared. Oh, and please feel free
It's not
to
public
visit the
info
infirmary for
that
a
you
break
left
at
prison
any time.
temporarily. That's fair, I
I'd like to take
suppose.
the opportunity to spend some
You
more
don't
time
think they would
observing
die?
your facial muscles as well. Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know. They're so memorable.
Aw, she's so
and
sweet.
I missed them immensely while you were gone.
They're a different species, that's fair. How old is Sigewin? Like, or Sigwin, or however the hell you say her name. How old is she?
Right the first time.
Unclear. You learned that there's a Hoya Fair playlist, so if y'all ever want a new reaction stream, we can hook you up. Oh, bet. I can hear my roommates making loud noises in the background.
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
Huh? No, not at all.
Ah, here I
They're
thought
so
you managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
We're sorry, but we just had some business to take care of.
All right. There's no need to get caught up in the details. We're just relieved to see.
I hate his
He was
accent.
super worried about
I don't know what it's supposed to be.
It wasn't just me. Weren't you super worried as well?
something like that, yeah. I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago. I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the carrots. Are those two all right? Do you think they made it out alive? Whenever he'd say that, I'd tell him I'm sure they're fine.
You
Wherever
feel like
they are,
the voice
they're
actor's
taken
like,
back with
this guy
drinks
doesn't
in
matter, I'm
hand,
gonna try out this
enjoying
dumb
the
voice for
lovely
fun.
scene.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with
Quisto.
word about
Yeah.
your prison pals. Is there? I mean, considering how they always love listening to all my gossip.
These two. They sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first.
Oh, well, if you say so.
We have the summer
I'll be
2023
watching you
Hoya
to make
Fair,
sure you
winter
finish every last
23,
bite.
24 New Year's, all ready to go. Oh, geez. So the playlists, are those, I assume those are videos, or is it just music? Because if it's just music, I'll pass. But if it's a bunch of cool videos, that could be fun. I don't mind doing reaction stuff. I think it's a lot of fun. I feel like it's boring for you guys, though, because my commentary is always, like, a lot of words, it feels like. Oh, wait, is it down there? Hello? It wanted me to go through this door, didn't it? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. You love tons of words? Yeah.
Courier. Miss C.
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
You didn't want words that would just
That's no
watch the video
excuse
in
for
your own time, you know?
Huh?
That's fair. Yeah,
It's you
that's
two.
okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Courier, we're back.
I just know reaction videos aren't for
Hello
everybody.
there. It's been quite
Big
the
plays
mess
for
here
cool videos
recently.
such as Dane's Live
How
versus
have
the
you been?
Abyss, The Orphans, Persona 5, and more. Okay, cool.
And you? Are you still taking the secret passageway from
where's
the
Mecca, do you
infirmary
know,
to
lady?
work on the ship?
Yep. That is still top secret, though. So don't say a word to anyone.
It can
It's
be a bit
surprisingly
annoying when
sparse
there
for
are lots
Friday
of
night.
people in the infirmary, but I still prefer taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
I mean, the infirmary does make it easier for you to slack off.
Gosh,
Oh
they...
yeah? Then why are you also here so much?
I swear,
So
these
really,
two...
you're just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
Not at all!
Mecca's spreading democracy on 400 ping. Oh, jeez. The bug trying to kill him flash stepping out of the way because his ping is bad. His friend trying to kill the bug, killing him because he flash stepped inside the bug. Have you seen those videos where it's like if ping was in real life and someone like jumps on a trampoline and just like freaking teleports and stuff? Those are so funny. His internet is horrible, but he's full throttling it and he's lagging like all hell. Oh, jeez. Yeah, those are really funny videos. Used to have super bad connection. Coincidentally, that was the height of meeting Razor. Why is that a thing? Why is that like a trope in the community that Razor mains have bad internet? It was a big meme back in the day. Yeah, but why? Don't know. Implication of living out in the woods. I don't know. I mean, I guess Razor does feel like
Now
a character
guess,
that ghetto
what
folks would
suit
play.
will this next card be?
A bare teeth cat?
Well, well, look who it is.
Wait, what? That's not a suit of playing cards. What?
Hello.
Looks like you're recovering nicely from it, eh?
Thanks to everyone's support. Oh, right. I managed to work up the courage to thank Miss Clarand in person.
Aw.
Whoa, how did she react?
She told me that it was nothing. It was as if saving a life wasn't a big deal to her at all. She also told me not to worry about it.
She didn't want to stress you out, that's all. She's right, and it's best not to dwell on
I
it.
could just hear screaming from my living room. Regarding the
Okay,
Hoy
but
first
check
submissions,
this
there's
out.
always 1 to 3
We went
highlight
back to
events
the
that got the
opera
most
house, and
likes.
we met
Those
the
3 are
maid.
usually longer than normal
You
ones.
met
Okay.
Father? Did she say anything to you?
We might just watch the highlights
Said a few
then.
things that were, a bit hard to understand. And also that she's looking forward to working with us in the future.
Her attitude
Hey
towards
lady,
you is
I
even
want to
better
test
than
my,
what
my
we'd
mic.
imagined.
Can you
That's
hear my
fantastic.
roommate screaming in the background or no?
You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers
It doesn't bother
close,
me. I mostly
which
find it
now
funny.
might
I just want to
also
make sure if
include
you guys can hear.
Mm-hmm.
And I know
Father's
Finch
very
can because she's
capable,
right there.
And also trustworthy.
Oh, Paimon just remembered that she thought Lenny was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
You can hear them? Is it annoying or no?
got it.
It's funny? Okay, good.
That does sound like something that Father would say.
So long as it's funny, I
Hey.
don't mind.
Are you going to stay here for the next few days?
Looks like it, yeah.
It bothers me so, like, Lynette's outfit bothers
host
me
a tea
so
party.
much.
For real?
'Cause it's so-
Then Paimon wants another serving of cake.
Another implies that you were already
Inappropriate, I
served some
guess, for
delicious
her
cake
age.
while you were up
It makes me
there.
uncomfortable.
Hmm,
Because she's
how
like
lovely.
16, right?
Well,
Mecca,
next time,
great to see ya.
You're going to have tea and snacks with us.
Also, how'd you guys like the mental breakdown last stream? She can be an adult or a kid, it's ambiguous. Yeah. I don't know. She reads as a kid to me, and it bothers me to see her in like really revealing clothes. You know. How was the bad internet plus democracy? Yeah. You were busy. Yeah. Spreading the good word of our Lord and Savior, democracy. You experienced true war, oh yeah. Because like the fact they work at the orphanage could be seen as kids, but the fact they're field agents capable of being sent to prison implies they're older. Yeah, but like, they just look so young, especially Lynette. Just makes me feel a little weird. You were on a suicide difficulty, and that's not the highest. Oh jeez. Everyone looks young in Genshin, but yeah, I see your point. No, they don't. She does not look young. She does not look young at all.
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see 2 inmates come back after making it to the surface? Some strange winds blowing of late.
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing. Is everything still alright?
The highlight ones can be
We're
reduced
fine
by a
for the
bit
most
since we already
part.
watched Progenitor
Neverlet
Shogun,
came down and took
which
care
was
of
a
the rest
highlight
of it.
vid in every Hoy affair.
If
Okay.
that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Udex himself to exchange the Courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere.
That's really funny.
He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember to take Miss Sijuin's gift with
I
him,
love
though.
that she makes gifts for everybody.
He sure
That's so
sounds super
cute.
busy.
Miss Cloran has left as well. She also took her gift from Miss Sijuin.
Were the gifts milkshakes?
Nervalet got the milkshake. Clorand received lipstick instead.
Aww.
Those aren't
Does it
even
make the creature?
remotely
Oh,
alike.
does it make it less terrifying?
Well,
You're right.
it's Nervalet's
But she's
own
still
fault
cute.
for making Sijuin worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies. Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
It's a gun.
Are these from Sijuin
Happy birthday.
too?
Yes.
Nope, they're from yours truly.
It's Sijuin's
You've already
gun.
wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
For real? Then we can
I
stay
hope she
here
gets
for
a little
really
pistol
long
in
time.
gameplay. Yeah, me
You
too.
may access the cafeteria for free. Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
Sick. We did it. Wait, what's the gift he gave us? Did he give us a gift? He said he was going to. What? What the heck? What was the gift? The gift he gave us was freedom? Yeah. I suddenly realized what they're doing to make them yell out there. There's a game, I forget what, Booma Foo or something. It's a boomerang game where they're like playing a free-for-all little fighty game thing, and it's really fun and so like it forces you to yell and freak out because it's so fast-paced. Democracy's not talking this time. Oh man. The highlight vids in particular are Genshin X Persona, Scarlet in the Sands, if Genshin was a first-person shooter with power-ups and hilly trails with rocket launchers, and Dainslift versus the Abyss. Cool. That sounds fun. I don't know a lot about Persona besides there's the Smash character from Persona has a gun. I think he's from Persona, right? Yeah, Joker I think was his name.
We're back in our cell again. We're no longer prisoners though, so it really does. Being free sure feels pretty special now.
Persona music's really good. I haven't listened to it.
How did you know?
Yeah? Okay.
Hey, that's not true. All right. Okay, Paimon just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all. It's like we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people.
I like
We've
jazz.
never stopped traveling
Since
or
we kept
stopped
Virginia,
meeting
the
new
show got
friends.
out since we already watched
There
it.
are
It
so
should
many
take
bad
like
things
30
in the
minutes
world, and
at
we're
most,
just
which is
two
including small
people,
breaks
but
for fight breakdowns.
We've
Oh,
still
cool!
been solving problems
That sounds
no
good.
matter where we go.
I'm excited.
Isn't that pretty cool?
Do you like my fight breakdowns, or are they boring?
Are you the only adventurer here? Then let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well.
You
Paimon
love
will
them?
also be
Thanks.
an adventurer from today
She says a
forward.
great duo, but she really means she
Just
still
start
steals all the
making
food and gets into
Paimon
trouble. Yeah.
giddy.
We're a great duo. You do all the work, and I talk shit about
Paimon's
people.
gonna crash, so you sleep soon too. The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside ourselves.
The fight breakdown's amazing. Thank you so much. I enjoy doing it.
so
It's a
scary.
thing I got to do a lot in the
We
past.
should be safe
That
now,
fits those two
right?
perfectly. Yeah, for real.
All right then. Good night to you, traveler.
I don't like that they sleep in the same bed. That bothers me a lot.
It's like sleeping with a cat on your bed.
Yeah, but the cat's sentient, can fly and talk. One a food thief, the other has no brain. Yeah. A food thief who is emergency food. Oh yeah, we never found Child. Is he good? He doesn't look good. This doesn't look great. No. Tartagalicious. He is the special water. Oh, he's in the. Oh no. He's not from Fontaine, it's fine. Also. No, we still don't have a thing. Bummer. Okay, what other Fontaine stuff we gotta do? This? Wait until the next day, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Boop. Boop.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Man, the Fortress of Meropide music, I swear.
Now for a little rest. Wait a sec. Isn't something important supposed to happen today? Oh, today's our big day. We're supposed to leave the Fortress of Meropide.
The Fortress of
We
Centipede.
gotta go complete the
Little
release
question,
procedures now.
does Delusion hurt Harbingers like they do everyone else? I think that the basic answer, this is based on like stuff I've seen, is that delusions are harmful to anybody, but if you're especially tough and like really hardcore, you can use them longer. Just like real drugs. Oh no, that was not me encouraging them. I'm just saying, if you weigh 600 pounds and you're all muscle and you're a billion feet tall, drugs will do less harm to you. Since none of you are any of those things, don't do
Please
drugs.
sign here.
Even if you
This
were
document
those
will be
things, don't do
effective
drugs.
Immediately upon signing, and you two may
Yeah,
exit
they
the Fortress
definitely
of
shorten
Meropide via the
lifespan.
regular channels.
You don't think they shorten lifespans, but they do hurt? I think they would probably shorten lifespan. I just don't think they would be nearly as bad as it was on
What's
Tepe.
happening?
That was such a long
Fine,
pause.
Thanks. But I wonder what that
What's happening?
tremor
Are you
was just
okay?
now.
Let's go ask the Duke.
That was fine. Like, what? Tepe was probably using it near constantly. Yeah, that probably has a little bit to do with it, too. Because you're kind of worried about Child's lifespan after Fontaine. Yeah, it's a good point. He only used his delusion for a little while, didn't he? Not another Harbinger, else Tartaglia would be dead with how often he uses delusion, especially in Fontaine. Again, I think it has to do with their ability. Like, physically, Tartaglia can take it, you know what I mean?
Your Grace?
Tepe was just a guy.
Ah,
Right.
good to see you two. Is there something you wish to see me about?
Yeah, what was with that earthquake just now?
Ah, that. The tremor didn't originate from the seafloor.
I
It seems it came
love
from the
Rustley
surface.
so much.
Over the years of serving as the warden here, I have developed a sense for distinguishing between
I
what
think I would
occurs
like
on the
playing him too,
surface
but he's
and
so
what occurs
goofy.
underwater. Besides, the seal that Monsieur Neuvillette set in place won't fail so easily.
So the fortress is okay?
If you recall our last incident, if there really were a problem, there would be...
Huh, you've got a point. Okay, seems we need to get back up to the surface and ask about what happened.
We've seen the effects of Terragly's delusion, and so far,
do you know what
its
day it
downside
is
is the
today?
pain gets worse with every use. Yeah.
I believe today is this month's pipe cleaning day.
Wait, seriously?
Ah, yes. Have you completed your release papers?
Yep.
It's you two. Are you leaving now?
That's right. Today is our last
But
day
you gotta
of
be a
winter.
really cool Power Ranger, so there's no downsides.
Yeah, Paimon feels fond of this
Horrible
place
immense
now.
pain, become a
Then be
Power
sure to
Ranger.
come back and
Agreed.
visit. I'll miss you.
If you've signed the release papers, then you're free to go. The guards will escort you out.
You're not going to see us off?
I knew you'd ask. All right, sure. Let's go.
I love Rice.
Wow,
He's great.
You actually agreed. No worries. You must be busy. Paimon was just joking.
Ah, so you do have a polite side, I see.
No, she doesn't.
After being down here
Paimon
for
does
so
not have a
long,
polite
I
side.
imagine you must feel like you're lacking companionship.
Nothing about
Shall
lifespan
I
shortening,
come
and also
along
Fatui
too?
operatives use delusions they don't have any known downsides.
Yeah, don't
What do you mean
worry,
nothing
we'll come
about
back
it?
to
Like
see
you've looked it up and stuff?
Paimon really likes the cafeteria here. The chefs sure do know how to make good grub.
They're also usually
I
vision
hope you
holders.
won't be here as
Yeah.
convicts the next time I see you.
We'll do our best to stay out of trouble. Well, it seems our work in the Fortress of Mirabine is finished. That's the end of another chapter in our journey. And since Nervlev was the one who asked us to come here,
They're more resistant to elemental
we should probably
shenanigans.
go
Yeah,
report
that's
to him
fair.
now. Next up, the Palais Mermonia.
You're going to see Monsieur Nervulette? Please pass on our kind regards.
I just think storytelling-wise, it
I'm
wouldn't
sure
make
just
any
your
sense for
regards
them
will
to
do, no?
say it has no
Aw,
downsides for the
I
Fatui,
believe
you know?
it would be the polite thing to do.
You're right.
You've checked every
I've heard the
possible side.
Palais
Fair
has been
enough.
terribly busy these days. Tell him that I hope he hasn't been overwhelmed by the recent string of troubles.
Like I said, from a storytelling perspective, it would be a huge oversight for them to not have it have downsides for everybody, right? The reason being is because you can tell such better stories if everyone who uses them is in danger, right? Every time you see the Star Rail and Genshin main characters side by side, it's hilarious the size difference. What do you mean? It doesn't say they have no downsides, but they don't have any currently known ones. Fair enough. The other operative boss definitely have things the others don't. Yeah.
The Palais Mermonia
The female
sure is
traveler
buzzing
next to the
with activity
trailblazer, the
today.
female traveler only goes up to neck height.
Halt! Huh? Oh, it's you two. Apologies. Excuse me. Would you mind helping me take a look at this report?
I'll be right there. Sorry, I've got my hands full here. You can see yourselves in.
Thanks, bud. Why do the other ones look like Neopets, but
Seems a lot
Seedroom
has been
doesn't?
happening.
Question I've been asking myself since I saw her come out.
Yeah, Seedroom looking like a person makes me a little weirded. You know what I mean? Feels a little odd.
Hello. You've come at the right time, but you'll have to wait for just a moment, as there are some urgent matters I must tend to first. In the meantime, please, have a seat. If you'd like to have something to drink, let the Melusine outside know.
That's all right. We just ate.
Very well, then.
Let's take a break over there while we wait for him to finish his work.
So are
Alright.
all the
I should wrap things up
Star
for now.
Rail characters just much larger
Are you
than
done
fiction
with your
characters
work?
for some reason?
Yes, sorry to keep you waiting. Today should be the day you were released from the Fortress of Meripede, and it appears that you've managed to complete all the release paperwork.
That's right. And we
Tayo
can't
drinking that premium water? Oh yeah. Great value drinking water.
A massive whale.
Do you have any idea what that might be?
Judging from your description,
Hashtag not
it cannot have
sponsored.
occurred in any ordinary.
Imagine if I got sponsored by
Rather
Great
something like
Value.
the primordial sea.
Hey guys, I'm the
A
Great
being of that
Value
size and
streamer.
shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Tevat.
That would be
Therefore,
so
we
funny,
can
dog.
only assume that child is
It would
presently
fit me
immersed in
really well,
primordial
too, is the
seawater.
worst part.
Immersed in primordial seawater? But how? And is he okay?
Most people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first place. I'm not completely sure how he could have gotten there myself.
Great Value streamer, you love it? Yeah.
Yes.
Alright guys,
What is it?
somebody talk to Walmart for me. We're getting it done. We're not getting it. That's not gonna happen. Don't don't even try.
We asked Duke and he said it wasn't from underwater.
But hey,
so we
Walmart,
figured you might know
I know
something
you're
about
interested in me. I've got 100 subscribers on YouTube.
It turns out that I have just received a report about this particular matter. In fact, that's exactly what I was busy with a moment ago. The
Yo, if
source of the
Walmart
tremor
reaches
was here
out,
on the
I will
surface near
lose my
Poisson.
mind and dedicate
After
all the
shaking
sponsor
stopped,
money to
the
something
water levels in the
stupid.
Poisson area rose at an alarming rate.
The water levels rose? Oh no! What about all the people there?
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for a short period of time and have already returned to normal now. However, I still have a bad feeling about the whole phenomenon. If the change in water levels is connected with the leaking primordial seawater...
Something funny is you found Great Value brand at a Target? No shot, dude. That's awesome.
Nadia should be in Poisson, right?
It's gonna get sad and you were gonna hate what's gonna happen. Oh yeah?
I would also like to go there as soon as possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just yet. We must immediately formulate disaster prevention plans for the surrounding coastal areas to avoid potential catastrophes. I'll have to ask you two to go to Poisson first. I'll meet you there to check on the situation once I finish things here.
There's no time to lose. Let's get going.
Also, how's Fontaine's story holding up?
Please be careful.
It's a story. I will say, there are parts that I really dig, right? But most of it has the Genshin problem, right? So for instance, an RPG that sends you to jail so that you can do investigation in jail, super cool, very interesting. I dig it. Genshin speaking non-stop every 5 seconds and not letting me do anything, super annoying. In Starro, we just got the first playable character that's killed another playable character? No shot, dude. That's horrifying. I bet people that main the playable character that got killed, like those people, are low-key bothered by the people who main the person who killed them.
But a momentary distraction.
I think that'd be really funny to do co-op and have that person just show up and mess with them.
That's how it feels whenever a Kaya and a Diva make me.
Yeah. Wait, Gallagher's the guy who killed somebody? He looks like such a chill guy.
Oh no. What happened here?
Is it just me or does it look almost the same? This looks almost the same.
Nadia should be around here, right? We need to make sure she's still... Paimon means we need to check on her.
Playable characters that got killed are not out yet. Oh yeah? Oh, okay. Oh, this? Gallagher's 13. What? No, he's not. He's a beard. What? What? He's not 13. Yeah, Gallagher's the guy that we added at the end of the freaking... the tier list who has facial stubble. He's 13? No, he's not. What? That's a grown man. An attractive grown man.
Don't say that, he's 13!
Wait, the main characters are 3 years old?
What?
What? I'm lost, y'all. The hell?
We haven't seen a single soul all the way here. Oh, this is getting scary.
I'm confused. That doesn't make any sense.
What do we do now?
Look, there's someone on the roof.
How'd you get on the roof, buddy?
Just stay put. We're coming up. Watch your balance.
All right, just hurry.
He said in point blank, I'm 13, need me to show proof of it. What? The main character has 4 parents?
I'm not young anymore.
What is happening?
How will I survive on my own? My Desiree!
That's not how you spell Desiree.
He looks pretty sad.
That's so
My
annoying.
leg! My leg! How could this have happened?
Disaster victim ass.
It hurts!
Disaster victim female. You're
Just
laughing at the
hang
bad
in
voice
there.
acting.
Help is
Sorry
on
to
the
the
way.
voice actor.
You can
Yeah.
hold my hand if it makes you feel better.
These guys were not paid main character salaries, that's for sure. This is supposed to be really sad, but I can't get over the way they spelled Desiree. That really bothers me.
Oh, it's Navia.
The Starro main character is so smug. We were on TV
Hey, Navia.
in
Are
the
you
real
okay?
in the game, and the one of the options you could say is "Hi, Mom, I'm on TV." That's funny. Sad ditto face.
You're here.
We heard there was a situation in Poisson.
Poisson?
So we came as quickly as we could.
Yes. As you can see, the water level suddenly rose. It caused quite the disturbance, in fact.
Oh no.
Demoiselle! There was a wounded resident next to a building southeast of here. We've already transported him to safety, but we've run out of medical supplies.
Oh no, don't tell me Malus is dead.
He's wounded?
I'll be pissed.
How badly?
He fell, so it's probably a broken leg. He's pretty shaken up. When the water level rose, he desperately climbed up to the roof. Once the water receded and he saw the ground, he became terrified and eventually...
He jumped down then. Find the leader of Squad 1 and tell him to take the wounded resident to see a doctor. He should know where to go.
Honkai Soro's current character
Understood.
isn't even from
I'll take
Honkai
over his
Soro.
search
He
and
came
rescue
from
mission in
Honkai
the
Impact
meantime.
3rd because he wanted to smoke his enemies in other games.
All right.
That's
You'll be in
awesome.
charge. I'm sorry. Where were we?
The situation in Poisson?
Poisson?
Ah, right.
And he's a
Allow me
standard
to
5-star.
explain.
Classic.
A little earlier, we suddenly heard a loud noise. At first, everyone thought that something might have exploded on an aquabus.
Well, Yang the
But
Drip
before
Lord.
we knew it, water started pouring out from everywhere. The rushing water seemed a little odd, almost like the unique color of primordial seawater. Some people
That's a
didn't
huge
realize
fish.
the danger and thought it was just ordinary water leaking from somewhere.
At least all the Star Rail
Everyone on the
standards are
street
good.
who happened to be
Most
close
of
to
the
the water
standards in Genshin are decent.
didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared. They were all dissolved.
Why'd they build this
Those
place
who
underground
realized what
country
was
with severe
happening
flooding problems?
started to flee in a panic,
Couldn't tell me,
desperately
dude.
trying to
Not a
get to
clue.
higher ground.
Or couldn't tell you, dude.
Many
Not a
were
clue.
injured in the stampede, and some people fell from significant heights.
This is really sad.
The Spina di Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible, but there have been a lot of casualties. Fortunately, the water began to recede after some time, and the chaos came to an end. The water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater, so the lower levels of Poisson are still hazardous. To ensure everyone's safety, I've asked the people there to leave as soon as possible. No one knows if this could happen again. All we can do for now is try our best to help evacuate the residents. We still haven't completed the head count, but we'll have some numbers soon.
How awful. And all of this just came out of nowhere.
It was quite frightening indeed. I only wish that everything that just happened was a bad dream.
Is there any way we can help, Navia?
Thank you for being so willing to help in a moment of crisis like this. You don't know how much it means to me.
Aw.
I really can't express how
Yeah, we've
grateful
got
I
Barbara
am.
in the party. She's a nurse.
Don't say that, Navia. That's what friends are for.
Don't you freaking tell me that Team Rocket is dead.
Demoiselle, we've got a situation here.
Don't you do it.
I'll be right there. Sorry, I need to go for now.
Tell me if Malus and Silver are dead right now.
And out she goes. Seems it might be a while before she can take a break.
If Malus is dead, I'm going on a riot.
Okay, the wounded are being tended to, and we finished a preliminary head count. More support has just arrived, so I suppose I finally have a moment to focus on my own matters. Of course, we should remain ready for anything, and continue doing our best to rescue others. I'll be sure to have everyone at the Spina di Rosula ready to render assistance.
This story gets so
Traveler.
intense, really?
Paimon, would you two accompany me to my father's grave for a moment?
Huh?
Interesting.
Right now?
Thank you.
Why? Did I mention the darker the story, the better the story? Yeah, you have mentioned that before. Ooh, a collectible. Ooh, this is pretty.
Not a lot of people here, huh?
Well, given the time of day and the whole situation in Poisson, Paimon doesn't think there'd be a ton of people here visiting graves.
Right. That's how things are now.
We all just need our own quotes.
The
What do you
living
mean?
are so exhausted that they've no strength to spare any words for the dead.
Oh.
Navia?
Oh.
Navia, what's wrong?
Malus is dead, isn't he?
Sorry. I just... Malus and Silver. They won't ever come back here again. What should I do, Papa?
Huh? What happened to them?
Everyone agreed on the rescue plan, but still, I was the one who initiated it. They were helping
Every
evacuate
time
the
I like a
residents,
character
but
in
they
this
couldn't
game,
leave in time,
every time there's an NPC that I think is cool.
and they were caught in the seawater.
I'm so mad.
What should we do?
I've known them for so long,
Hey, Fusion.
and I know they weren't afraid.
Welcome to the worst, saddest moment.
But I could at least hold a funeral for my father, and I know where he rests. But as for Malus and Silver, they're just gone. I just can't.
Currently, you're in a power outage using your data? Oh, geez, I'm sorry.
Everything looks so clean.
Well, thank you for
after
joining
it
us either way.
rains. Even the gravestones. I didn't expect that you'd enjoy a glass of red wine in front of Master Callus's grave.
I can understand. Besides, the scenery here isn't half bad.
Genshin figured out how to animate
See,
crying,
it's
and
not
everyone has
just
suffered
me.
ever since.
I always want to bring something when I visit Papa. Perhaps we might even have a picnic. He wouldn't be angry, would he?
How could Master ever be upset with you, Demoiselle? Yet the cemetery is the home of those who have passed, is it not? Everyone ends up here sooner or later, no matter who you are.
Buying yourself a plot in advance, are you?
No need yet. But when I do, I hope you'll let me be buried beside Master Callus, Demoiselle.
Hey, stop joking around.
I'm quite serious.
Dude, this
That
game
way, You'll
sucks.
save us both the trip to see each other whenever you visit your father's grave.
Yeah, fun, happy challenge time. Woo, Fusion, guess what?
In that case, Could I be buried on his other side?
Tomorrow,
After all, besides you,
we're gonna play
two of us
TCG.
could certainly be considered Master's closest
If
companion.
you think you can beat me, show up. I bet you can't. We're gonna duel in TCG. It'll be great.
Are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously?
Anyway.
All right. I'll remember your request. But I'd really
We will
prefer not to
forever
talk
grieve
about this
Team
stuff.
Rocket, indeed.
What do you mean by saving me a trip? I'd make the journey even if I had to visit you two somewhere else. I'd promised to let them rest in peace here. But here I am.
You're in
breaking that
Spain
promise.
without the S. Yep.
I'm sorry for letting you see me in a mess like this. I don't usually cry, really.
Paimon doesn't know how to help you feel better. But, well, she understands how you feel.
Do you,
I'd
Paimon?
always thought I could make my wishes come true. But now that I think about it, that never solely relied on me. Many things can only be accomplished with someone else's help. Luce and Silver have helped me so much. But by contrast, I could do nothing for them. I'm
This
so
sucks.
sorry.
You can
This
spend
sucks
as
so
much
much.
time as you need here, Navia. We'll stay with you.
Thank you. Right now, you don't know how much that means. By the way, you can have a look at this. It's a list of victims from the incident that took place here.
Obena, Khan, Burnett, Giverny. So
I'm not listening to her say all those
everyone
names.
else is safe. But still,
It's okay.
Bless you?
I
Did you
know what you're
sneeze?
thinking.
Okay. That was a weird noise.
You're right. We lost.
Paimon, I can make you
Luce
feel
and
better
Silver.
later on when she rubs in Navi's mother's death. Oh, she
We
does?
were able to save more than we anticipated. The overall outcome indicates that the cost was worth it.
right. Don't think that way, Navia. One person might be saved at the expense of another, sure, but
It's back on, your internet's going, let's
consider
go.
a trade.
But yeah, Fusion, the challenge. Tomorrow, on stream, beat me at TCG. Bet you can't.
You're
That's
right.
the challenge.
Thank you, Paimon. What you said just now was pretty amazing, actually. I'll remember your words.
You're gonna beat me? Bet you won't.
Really?
You're a
Seems you've become more eloquent in the
you're a
time since
half-rate
we last
duelist with a
met.
third-rate deck.
The knave? What are you doing here?
She's just an
everything going
idiot,
well
not
on your
rude, but
side?
an idiot. Yeah.
Yes, my people are carrying out the mission
You might
according
go
to
insane,
your
but you
request.
won't run for a
All the
challenge.
residents of Poisson have been evacuated,
Poisson?
and we're preparing to relocate them to higher ground. As for these supplies, we have everything taken care of. There is no need to worry.
Thank you very much.
Wait, do you two know each other?
We just met recently. Right, Miss Navia?
Usually, I would call this a coincidental encounter. But that doesn't quite fit this time. Besides, it never even crossed my mind that a Fatui Harbinger would come looking for me. Thanks to the Knave, Spina di Rosula received generous support from the Fatui, which allowed us to complete the rescue and evacuation work so quickly.
Mutual aid is essential to fostering
You who
positive
does not play
developments.
TCG.
We were
Well,
already
you better
here
get good
in
tonight.
many
I'll see you tomorrow.
That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than you let on. I'm sure you understand what I mean.
That sounds like an insult.
I apologize for all the ways in which I tested you previously. We've never worked with a Fatui before, and it's extremely important for us
She
to
isn't
know
an
who
idiot
we're
until the
working
one
with.
situation happened where
My
Paimon said
subordinates
something
have
racist
reported
due
that
to
Fatui
translation
soldiers
error.
have been observing
Wait,
water levels
what?
and taking head counts in various
What's
locations.
the racist thing Paimon
I hear
said?
that they've also
Who
prepared
plays
a
the card
large amount
game?
of emergency supplies. I'm
Yeah.
quite surprised.
This is nothing to brag about, nor do I intend to. It is simply the way of powerful organizations to act forcefully, whether they are doing good or ill. You've witnessed that firsthand, in any case. As I've told this traveler before, I know of the prophecy, and I intend to prevent the impending disaster. Lending your organization a
hearing
hand was
so
a
much
natural
yelling from
first
my
step
living room.
in accomplishing that. As such, do not be troubled by this token of our sincerity. Perhaps one day, you'll also be able to
You
help
know a guy
me
who plays
in
the game?
same
All
way.
right. Invite him to
Without
beat
your
me.
help,
I dare
there
you.
would have been many more casualties. I won't forget your kindness.
Furthermore, I sincerely regret what happened to Malus and Silver. I only wish that my people could have arrived a little earlier to prevent this from happening.
Don't say that. You and your subordinates did everything
Wi-Fi's
you
back
could.
on. Let's go. That's really
As
good news.
Paimon said, Malus and Silver didn't choose to sacrifice themselves for any specific person. And they weren't the price paid for other salvation. They
Oh, this
chose
is a
to become
really pretty
heroes
scene.
themselves. I've never liked hearing people put it that way. It's like
The
trying to
translation error
relieve pain
happened
by
when
saying
Fontaine
some
dropped, where she said something along the
noble-sounding
lines
words.
of, "It's because of your skin."
But right now,
It's supposed to be something along the
there's
lines of, "It's
nothing
because of your
more suitable.
glasses." Oh.
They really did become
Do you know who
heroes.
she said it to?
You're right. I'm sorry for your loss,
Because
Miss Navia.
like everybody in this game just about is white.
Water is life to Fontaine's people, and it also spells disaster. It's no wonder that people always say that prophecies represent fate. Fortunately, I've never been one for such opinions.
So, you're one who will try to change fate then?
Of course. That is why I'm going to Hotel Bouffe de Thé. I still have some things to take care of.
Bouffe de
and
Thé.
the children need my attention.
A dark-skinned chick in an event. Oh no.
By the way, Traveler, Paimon, one more thing.
She really had Jinyan stand. Did I pull for Chiori? No. Why? Oh, also, hey Kaido, welcome to Scream.
with you for a moment so you could tell us something.
I'm saving up my
That is a clever and
polls
useful
for
conversation
Nuvolet and Kazuha.
technique, which I do like to use when necessary. But there's no need today. It would not hurt to have Miss Navia listening in.
Why? Are you going for Chiori?
Traveler, I'm sure you remember that I said we could work together when we had the chance. You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea. Previously, it was the fortress of Meripede's sluice gate,
You don't know who
and
you're
this
pulling for at
time
this
it was
point,
the
you're just
water
saving?
levels in
Heck
Poisson.
yeah. That's probably the
These
smartest
are
thing to
both
do.
Signals. Indeed. Allow me to share the latest intel I've received from the House of the Hearth's intelligence network.
I think it's whack that she has a bunch of
During
spies.
some recent investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins near Poisson. The ruins date back to ancient times. and
Nah, I
seem
just
to
pulled
be
as a
worth
joke and accidentally got her. Oh, nice. Do you have a
Judging
Geo
by
team
the
for her?
dating of the ruins,
Because I
they
feel
may
like
be related
she's
to the
really good
prophecy
if you
and
are
the
building
coming
for a Geo
crisis.
team, but if
The
you're not, then
situation
no.
is becoming more urgent,
Um,
so any pertinent information will prove
But
extremely
like I said, I'm going for
precious.
Nuvolet and Kazuha.
My people initially came
so
to
I'm
prepare
saving
for
as
ruin
many as I can
exploration.
because I'll need a bunch to get both.
Unexpectedly, this disaster
Um,
struck. And at present,
You lost all your
we're
pity?
all busy
Oh,
prioritizing the rescue
Yeah,
effort.
that's why it's risky
So
to try
that's
to
why
build
the
pity,
Fatui were
because
already
you
in
might just
Poisson.
get a 5-star that
I
you don't
wanted
want.
to take the children along, but unfortunately,
Uh,
Linny,
Monday.
Lynette, and
I
Frey
think it's
have all
Tuesday
been
will be the day I
dispatched to
start
higher
pulling.
ground
I'm not
to
sure.
assist
I'll have to go
affected
look at the
residents.
thing again. It's either Monday or Tuesdays when the
Linny
new banner
told me
comes
that
out.
outside of the house, the person
But yeah,
they
whenever it
trust
does,
most
we're just
is
gonna start
you,
blasting through and try to
which
get
is
them.
why I want to give you this task.
But yeah, Kaido. Tomorrow
the Hearth
we're doing a
members see
challenge
each
for
other
all
as
of my
family,
viewers if you're
but Linny,
interested.
Lynette, and Fremine said that they also
I'm gonna do
see
some TCG
you
tomorrow,
as such,
and I'm challenging
even
anybody
though
who
you are
can to
not
try to beat
from
me.
the house. I'm sure you already understand how earnest they consider their friendship with you to be.
Oh, that somehow makes Paimon feel kinda happy.
The
You don't
intel
know
I
if
just
you want
shared about the
child
ruins
or
could fetch a high price.
Farina, it's such a hard
But
choice.
since the children
Yeah, that
consider
is a
you
really hard
family,
pick.
it's
Sure, you
only
watch? Okay,
natural
bet.
that I
Thanks so
freely
much.
share it
I'm
with
excited to see you tomorrow then. In the meantime, as you can see, we're finishing up the Fontaine story quest.
Excuse
yeah,
me, but
that's what we'll
may
do
I
tomorrow.
tag
though.
along?
Aw.
You wish to join, Miss Navia?
But are you sure you're up to exploring?
Yeah,
somewhere
Child and Farina are both really good, and you're like the king of Hydro characters. Is there one
I'm
like?
sad,
Do you
yes,
prefer
but
one's
just
playstyle over
go
another
back
as far as
and
like
plop
weapons and
myself
stuff?
into a chair by the roadside and do nothing.
Because I'm not crazy about
There's
most.
no point in being
what's it called?
depressed while we still have a disaster on our hands.
Most archers.
As my father's successor, I
hey,
must
thanks so
live
much
up
for
to the
following.
hopes he had in me. Besides,
Just checked. It's
I'm
Tuesday.
also doing
okay,
this
cool.
for
Well, then on
myself.
Tuesday we will
I
pull.
need something, a distraction, to keep my mind
Also,
off
next
Malus
week
and
you
Silver.
might crown Linny. Ooh, you got this, dude.
Since you put it that way, I have no objections. What do you say, Traveler?
Let's go
All right.
explore.
The ruins are to the south of Poisson.
Poisson.
Here's the map.
Did they die yet? Yeah.
Okay, the three of us will handle it. Come on, let's pack up and get
They
going.
had said that and they hadn't.
Oh my gosh, I'd be pissed. If you had said, did they die yet before they died, I'd be so mad. Yeah, Team Rocket unfortunately died. That's what I call Malus and Silver. Spoiler alert, I guess, Kaido, if you haven't played through Fontaine, my deepest apologies. Actually, there's a good question for you. Kaido, do you play Genshin? And if so, how far are you along in it? And, like, are you free to play? Tell me all the deets. Do you have any mains and stuff like that? You've had Chilled before, so you know how to use him. You've not had Farina. She would just be really beneficial to your account, and you like her. Yeah. I think Farina is a more powerful character, and she's really handy to be able to walk through water and stuff. But if you really like the Archer playstyle, and you really like Child's playstyle in general, I would probably go with Child. But if you don't really have a preference in either direction, I would go with Farina. Still broke. You don't know what you should crown Liddy's normal attacks for DPS, Liddy's skill for aesthetics, or burst because it's funny. Probably DPS. You finished the story for Asia server and you're on Leeway and your American server. Oh, cool.
The knave was talking
We're on
about?
American server here.
Talk about old.
Child's an archer, he's
They
dueling
seem
sword
to be
user.
pretty
Oh,
ancient,
well
all
then
right.
if you prefer that over, you know what I mean? Like, whatever you want to do,
Just
do
be
that.
careful.
And if you don't have a preference, Farina's probably a bit better. Because she goes on more teams than Child does.
I mean, Child is technically an archer. He just doesn't play like one.
Oh, wait a second. What are the enemies here? Oh, it doesn't tell me. Okay. So this is the team then. Kaido, who's your main? Or what character do you like playing the most? Hyper Bloom Go Bird! Oh, what the hell? Oh, good. I thought I just fell to my death. As you can see, my team is Hyper Bloom, Raiden, Hida Barbara, Jingcho. And I don't really have a main DPS on it, because, again, Hyper Bloom Go Bird, so to speak.
Rain outlines your. Commit to memory.
But if I had a main driver who dealt the most damage, it'd probably be Hida. Ryan's not Fontaine yet? Yeah, that is true. But I don't think they would dissolve a Fontaine character either, though that'd be hilarious. I thought we fell to our death because I thought it was just endless chasm. I did not know there was water there. See you later, Hilly Churros. Oh no, almost fell. Bonk. Both of them would be really easy for you to build, and you would get easy benefits at both of them, so it's a really hard choice. That's true. What would be better then? What are their materials? Do you have a bunch of one of their materials, or is there a material that one of them has that you hate getting? Maybe look into that.
Primordial seawater.
Probably Gaming is your favorite, but your main is probably Nuvolette. Oh, I love Gaming. I've been thinking about building him for this account, but I want to get Nuvolette and Kazuha first.
You can't go down if there's primordial seawater. It's too dangerous, and it won't be any help for you to just stay here.
I love her facial expressions.
We're not saying you're useless. It's just that.
But yeah,
No,
Nuvolette is a
you're right.
monster, so it makes sense
I
for him
can't do
being
anything
your
in this
main.
situation. I'll leave this to you.
You think Gaming should have been a 5-star DPS? I don't know. I think Genshin makes too many 5 stars, and
That complicates things.
dedicates too much effort to them.
Maybe
I
the
want
only
more
way
powerful
left
4
is
stars, you know.
forward.
In that case, do you want to wait for us here?
Knowing Mecha, he doesn't want to farm more Oceanids.
The water
Oh, man,
levels here are
same.
unstable.
Oh my
And there's a
gosh.
chance the water will
With
rise.
Jingcho and Barbara
So
on the same team,
staying
I have to
here
beat the
wouldn't be safe
Oceanids so
either.
many times. It's so
I'll go
annoying.
together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit just up ahead.
All right.
Have a 5-star weapon
with us for
for
now, then,
Child, and no one's
be
using
careful.
it. And Farina, you just go fishing with her for her weapon. So weapon-wise, you're already set, but material-wise, you don't really have any for either. Okay. Rather fight the Oceanid than one of the harder bosses. It is easy. It's just so annoying because I've done it so many times. It's really easy with Nahida, because you don't have to worry about the flyers. You just link them together, you know? But yeah, I want Genshin to make more 4 stars, not necessarily more 5 stars. Guessing you're not free to play. I am! Kind of. I spent money on Genshin Impact once and only on this account. So you have 2 accounts. This is my main account that we're beating the story in. And the only thing I've spent money on was the Battle Pass one time for this weapon. For my Raiden, because I didn't want to go fishing for the catch. And then on my other account, which we haven't played in a little while on stream, is a Nuzlocke account, which means if any characters die, they stay dead. And I'm completely free to play on that. And if I make any more accounts, I'll probably be free to play on those too. But I'm definitely more of a free to play player.
Wait, there's something wrong with this bridge.
I got over it. I got past it. Why are we cutscening right now? Scar took over. How does she jump like that in them heels? What are we gonna do? What would we do? We're mid-falling. What would we do? Why did we jump off? What would we have done?
Demoiselle.
Huh?
What the hell?
Demoiselle, what are you doing here by yourself? Would you be standing here till dark if I hadn't come to get you?
You're dead.
Maybe she just wants some time to herself, Maloose.
What's going on?
Hmm? Oh.
This cutscene?
Was I
You think
sleeping?
it's easier to fight the furry boss in the ocean?
It would appear so.
I must be
If free to play
tired.
means forced to pay, then you're free to play too. Wait, forced to pay?
That's
what
quite
happened?
possible.
Why are you forced to
However,
pay?
you were the one that suggested
You
we
and
go
Lonely
out for a
have beef
walk.
with the ocean? How so?
Oh, right. I nearly
We
forgot.
have elemental powers and a glider, it'll be fine. But what would we do? She'd still go in the
It must
water.
have slipped my mind when I dozed off. I haven't had a nap today yet. Have I? This is a familiar feeling, yet
Fusion, you're
something's
ridiculous.
a little
But yeah, what do you
strange.
mean you're free to play, except that you were forced to pay for
Is something the matter, Demoiselle?
Oh, no. No, I'm fine. I was just trying to recall why we came out for a walk.
We got geopowers, just make a little island. Yeah.
Do you remember
Mid-falling.
Mr.
Oh,
Giverny?
then she just break her
He'd
back on
requested
a
our
rock.
help before with foreign merchants who had a debt dispute with him, and we'd resolved the matter not long ago.
The Traveler talk, that's illegal, yeah.
We were
All the
headed to
characters
see
that
how
come out like
things were
every 2
going
months
with
is
him at the
crazy.
moment.
Like you would never have enough time grinding for premium
Oh,
gems.
right.
Yeah.
Yes. I remember.
Yeah,
now.
honestly, that's what makes me really
Miss Navia.
bothered by the Chronicle
Mr.
banner.
Malus.
Because it
And Mr.
makes free-to-play
Silver, too.
players miss out on
It's
characters
good to see all of you.
that they really want, and it forces them
How
to
have you
want to spend
been?
money, and it's super annoying. So you just buy them,
I've
yeah.
been great. Thanks to your help, those
Yeah, I don't think
bothersome
there's any
merchants
shame in
finally
not being
realized that I
free-to-play.
wasn't the one they were looking for. They were knocking at my door day and night. Even my
What?
neighbor Obina was getting fed up with them.
Why is it all wavy in the background? What the
Sometimes
hell?
force is required to calm someone down and get them to listen to what you have to say.
You don't have access to money because you don't got a job? Yeah,
That's
that'll do it.
right. Oh, by the way, Burnett, what was it that you wanted to give to Miss Navia again?
Oh, yes. One moment, I have it right here. Miss Navia, these are some flower seeds that I prepared. Please take them. They're a very good variety, and they'll become very big and beautiful once they bloom. I don't know what we would have done without your help, so this is a little token of our appreciation. I hope you won't refuse.
Knowing Genshin, we're going to suffer more. Inazuma Chronicle banner in 3.7.
Did you cultivate them yourself?
Along with
Thank you so
Chlorine,
much.
Madam Ping,
I'll
and the
certainly
Human
take them.
Melusine. Oh my gosh, yeah,
Malus,
for real.
we do still have some empty flower pots at home, right?
Man,
Why, we
players
can
are going to be
have
forced
as many
to
pots
either
as you'd like,
skip a bunch of characters they want or spend
In that
money, and
case,
it'll
we'll
suck.
swap out some of the decorative plants for
Also,
some of Mrs.
after spending
Burnett's
$500
flowers.
on Destiny,
very well,
and $1,000 on God. Oh my gosh!
Something seems
You don't
to
think
be
you need
off
to spend
here.
on gacha games? No, you do not. Spend
Excuse me,
$1,000 on
madam.
Gunpla? Jeez.
If I'm not mistaken, your name is
If-
Burnett.
do you know what Gunpla is,
correct?
Finch?
That's right.
It's
Is something wrong?
models, like
No, it's
Mecha
nothing.
Gundam model things.
This is the first time we've
Yeah.
ever met.
but your name seems
Oh yeah,
familiar
Kaido.
to
I have a
me.
person in my room. Her name
I
is
must have
Finch.
heard
She's
it
my
when I was
girlfriend.
discussing things with your husband
She did a
previously.
stream last night that was really funny.
I've heard this name before.
Remake the scene so
Sometime
far.
recently, I'm
Oh,
sure of
it's the classic trope where she's like,
And why
what's the
are
word?
there so few people
Dying
around here?
or like about to die or passing away,
did
and so
everyone
she's
go?
having like a.
We must mind the time,
You know what I mean?
mademoiselle.
One of those
We
things.
still have important things to attend to today.
Cries in pain. Yeah.
We do?
Genshin
Like what?
Y.
Well, now, did you forget?
Miss Navia, here you are. I've been looking for
Democracy.
you. Please, come to the Opera House. Your trial is about to begin.
My trial? Wait.
The reason why
Why
you
would
spend so
I
much
need to
money
go
on
to the
Destiny
Opera House?
crossplay does not.
Yes,
Wait,
she's
what?
right, demoiselle. It's just about time now, so we should get going.
They don't release new characters and point eights to make more hype for the
Alright
new
then.
region, so they're going to be forced to either put 3 new characters on a banner again, or pull a Baiju and not release someone for years after they were shown in story. Oh, I hope not.
Look, it's Navia. She's here.
And her 2 attendants are with her.
After 2 years of playing, you're still not AR60.
Everyone's
Oh
finally
man.
here.
I'm AR50, and I've been playing for 3 months now. I started like first or second week of January.
All seem to be
Yeah, finished it
probably
Takeover Thursday.
excited about something.
And I've been playing for 4 years.
Yeah, Finch is AR58 and has been playing for 4 years. So,
Desiree.
granted, you had like a year break in the middle.
Julian.
So like 3 years,
When
realistically.
Sumeru came out until Fontaine
so many
came out, I
people
took a break.
Yeah.
And why do I have no recollection of this case? And as for the judge,
There's no safety use to be associated with a different device here to buy them
Where's
again.
Mr.
Oh my gosh, that's
Neverland?
so annoying.
Please sit in the
Mecha,
defendant's
that's super
seat.
frustrating.
Don't worry, Silver and I shall accompany you.
all right.
That sounds awful.
Are you sure you
Took
can
Baiju
stand
2.5
behind me?
years to release after he was initially shown.
Typically,
He didn't
it
get
wouldn't
released
be
until the
allowed,
end of
but
Sumeru.
today
Jeez.
is an
You're 59,
exception.
not even halfway. Hey, 59's pretty crazy for 2 years of playing.
Hey, what kind of place do they think this is?
Come on. Do they have any idea what they're doing?
Seriously.
Enough with the whispering! Could someone please tell me where
Skill
Monsieur
issue.
Neuvillette is? And why I'm
Oh,
standing
jeez.
trial?
My dear Miss Navia,
Started on Xbox, then
have
the
you not yet
PlayStation, then the
realized
PC.
what
Oh,
you've
sadness.
in that case, allow me to explain. As all here know, you are Master Callus's successor, the head of the Spina di Rosula, someone held in high regard by every soul in Poisson. After you took over the Spina, you treated all of us just like the late Master Callus had. If anyone in need reached out to you for help, you responded. Not only you, but your butler, your subordinates, nearly everyone in the Spina di Rosula fought for the well-being of those in Poisson.
Wait a moment. Aren't you just proving that I'm a good person?
Yes, correct.
You think they should make it to where you can buy XP? You think so?
And that is why you
That could be
stand
cool, but
accused.
like,
You have helped so many
I don't know, I'm
people
not crazy
get through
about,
so
like,
many difficulties.
pay
You
to
are
progress
one of
strategies.
us.
Because then
We
anybody
are
who started the game today could
We
get
are
to
one big
AR-16 in the
family,
same day
all
and then
of
be
us who are
annoying
from
on other
Poisson,
people's worlds.
inextricably linked.
You know?
And with you being so important,
But
we couldn't
but
possibly
I
do
do
without
agree that they should give XP
Therefore, this
on
fair
other
and
stuff
honorable
like
court
battle
shall
pass
declare you
purchases or
guilty,
something.
and you shall
But I don't
stay
think you
here.
should just spend
You
money and get
will be
XP. I
together
think that's a
with
little
us
funky, personally.
forever.
Every time you say that place and name, just ruins the mood. You're right. You're right. I
you have
often
said is
ruin
correct.
the mood,
I
Mecha.
have indeed done a lot for my hometown, and I would be willing to be with you all, but what is the purpose of having me stand here like this? What is there to discuss?
Ah, well, if that's what you think, then I have no further comments.
Are these all the people that died?
Wonderful, Miss Navia.
These are all the people that died. She's being...
I know all
It's
this.
deciding as to whether or not she's dying, right?
Why are they laughing?
What the heck? Yeah, maybe make it part of a pack. I agree.
seem
That
to
would make
remember now.
sense.
Yes, I get it. This
It's the
trial
trial
is-
of whether or not she dies.
Wait just a moment. This isn't right!
Melu's close up.
Melus?
What was that, Mr. Malus? Our conclusion is very clear and unanimous. Let the court judge her now. She's guilty.
Stay here, Navia. You're one of us.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Demoiselle, don't admit guilt. This trial means to keep you here forever.
She'll shoot them with her umbrella.
Right to defend Our Lady.
I think it's so funny that she has a gun.
You only
Like,
know of Navia's goodness, but nothing of her utterly independent mind.
look at this beautiful woman with this beautiful dress and a gun. Like,
She's never been tied down by anything.
I think it's really
Indeed,
funny
even
that
the
she has a
death
gun
of
in her
Master
umbrella.
Callus couldn't stop
Violence. I like how you
Her
think. Yeah.
actions cannot serve as proof that she identifies herself
Feminism.
as part of anyone. She merely acted
A beautiful
as an
dress
individual,
and a gun.
extending her hand to help others. Please do not mistake
No, you
her
don't bring a gun to a
actions
cane
as
fight.
being
Only
otherwise.
lonely would. Wait, what?
Really? As an individual, you say? Don't forget, we are all Fontanians here. This is the nation of justice, the nation of
Pull out the
Hydro.
cannons. Yeah.
Even if Miss Navia only voluntarily rendered her assistance, that doesn't change the fact that her beautiful soul must return to everyone. Water accepts all, blends with all.
Well,
It will surely accept her kindness. Everything is measured here in the nation of Hydro. And in the end,
That explains why it's all
everyone shall
ripply.
melt
This is
together.
water.
Thus, when a unanimous opinion emerges, that opinion represents justice. Now I speak for everyone. Our opinion is consistent. Navia should stay. We and Navia are one.
And you would call this justice? Preposterous. You are merely jealous that Demoiselle still has a chance to exist as an individual.
This is really
Have you
interesting.
forgotten how much you all once longed to become individuals, to become independent?
Do you mean to defy our justice?
What the heck?
If your justice is flawed, then why should we acknowledge it?
As you said, we can also have our own justice. Silver and I shall defend Demoiselle. And that is how we will enforce justice.
Ugh, my head. It hurts.
Demoiselle.
Silver.
If you want my
hurts.
honest opinion,
My head
this is
spinning.
cool,
All I can see is
but it
stars
feels
swirling in front
so
of me.
unnecessary.
I remember now. Everything that seemed odd from the very beginning. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen, and Mr. Giverny and Mrs. Burnett, who we met earlier. Even Malus and Silver. I don't want to admit it, but they're all dead.
There's another hint in here, but it plays out too
Don't
long.
be
in your
afraid.
opinion.
And don't
Yeah,
admit
I
guilt.
agree.
We will protect you to the very end.
Absurd! Who are you to say that she cannot be judged? We are the majority, and in the nation of trials, the majority is
Elegant,
absolute
modest,
justice.
high, elevated, and a 12-gauge
We are
shotgun.
the
Just a
will
few
of
things
all.
she has.
Don't let them escape! We shall keep Navia here with us!
That's awesome.
Mr. Malus and Mr. Silver, must you be so stubborn? How could the two of you possibly hope to stand against the collective? Do not resist. This judgment is fair and just. Navia belongs to us. After all that happened, she should not be left alone in Poisson.
Poisson?
What are you saying?
No more excuses!
She says we're jealous. Jealous? How could she possibly be an independent individual?
What's with these people? Who's jealous of her?
She belongs to us.
Miss Navia, she...
Now we have to fight a bunch of Oceanids. Let's
Silence.
go. Hello? You're not dead. Bring out the gun, Navia. Yeah.
Monsieur Neuvillette!
Such commotion is prohibited in the court. The accusations you just presented are nonsense and cannot constitute a proper trial. The court will adjourn for the rest of the day. In this, I shall hear no objections from any unauthorized party.
Our thanks, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Please leave with me, Miss Navia, while there is still time.
But...
Go on now, Demoiselle. This is your only chance to leave this place. What, can't bear to leave us behind or something?
Malus.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke once I realized that
What the hell, Malus?
this shall be our last goodbye.
One little joke, that's the most traumatizing thing you could possibly say. What the hell?
Quickly, you must come now.
Goodbye.
Farewell. I'm such a child. The Man in Black is gone. Yeah, unfortunately. Next Fontaine character will have an M16 assault rifle.
Hey, Navia?
You're awake? Good.
Why are you here?
I must have been dreaming. Malus and Silver were still alive, and they were defending me at some insane trial.
It looks like you're all right.
Did all the sad feelings cause you to have a nightmare? Paimon could give you a hug.
The ruins you were exploring
You
suffered
looked away for a
keyhole.
second, and
When
your
I
game
arrived, I found you
crashed?
fallen
Oh
into the
no.
water. You were just about to be dissolved within.
What is it?
I think I saw 2 Oceanids protecting you.
Oceanid?
It was only for a
Who?
moment, perhaps even a fraction of a second. But they gave you the chance to retrieve
Oceanids?
you.
That's how you're
Were it not
choosing
for
to
their
pronounce the
intervention,
word with
I would
ocean
not
in
have been
it
able
that
to rescue
refers
you
to
before
a
your
body of
consciousness
water?
dissipated.
Wait, did you say Oceanids?
Stop saying it like that.
What happened with Vache?
Perhaps
That's
those 2
so
Oceanids
annoying.
were the people you
Why
saw
would you
in
say
your dream.
Oceanids? You prefer the way they say it?
Always
No, that's
told them
horrible.
That they didn't have to protect me.
That's... Ocean is in the name!
To think that they'd keep doing so.
Just watch
even
Navia
after
survive the
death.
primordial sea. This immunity stays longer than the scene. Oh, cool.
Please come with
Like,
me.
didn't she have an umbrella? Why'd she just fall to do the Mary Poppins? That'd be so funny.
Are you okay?
The bridge crashes. She falls, about to die.
quite all
She
right.
pops an umbrella out
Perhaps
and floats
there's something
safely.
we could chat about?
Why do you look so stiff all of a sudden? Oh, Paimon knows. You're the type who feels awkward when there's nothing to talk about, right?
The umbrella has a gun in it. I think that thing weighs a pretty good amount. Yeah, for
I
real.
merely thought that we should give Navia some time
Fusion,
to
why are
herself.
you naming random guns to give Genshin
You just
characters?
say so then. Don't you think it's even more awkward to call us over like this and then have nothing to talk about?
I suppose so.
Okay, this sentence, I know it's supposed to be sweet, but it sounds like we're about to assassinate him. Sidgeween sends her regards. Like,
Sidgeween. I hope all is well
your
with her
otter
these
friend
days.
is so tall.
Her
What does
work
that
in
mean?
the fortress of Meropide has not been too much for her, has it?
No way. Don't worry. She's doing fine down there. She's an amazing head
Nurse
nurse.
Sidgeween sends her regards.
see. Well, that is good. I have always worried that Sidgeween would need a lot of time to understand the world of humanity, just as I have.
Oh,
Man.
and the Duke also says hi.
I just noticed Nouvelette's eyeliner is sharp enough to cut a ship in
You haven't been
half.
overwhelmed by all that's happened lately.
Thank you. I have indeed
Dang,
been busy
dude.
lately, and I also hope that everything is going well in the fortress of
So we're gonna
Meropide.
understand why she looks human? So can we understand? No, I don't understand.
Let's chat about something else then. So, Nouvelet, you're probably quite the swimmer,
So you're good at swimming, right?
Yes, of course.
She floats with it in her teaser trailer. She can pull a Mary Poppins. Oh, she does? That's hilarious.
How did you find these ruins? Did the knave tell you?
Yes, in fact. I had arranged to meet you in Poisson, but
Poisson?
when I arrived, I discovered that the Fatui were helping the
I'm
residents
sorry, I'll
evacuate.
stop saying that if
They
it's
had
annoying.
even
I just think
transported
it's
a
so
large
funny.
quantity of supplies
Hello?
to the area.
Okay.
Amid my
Have a good day.
astonishment, I ran
Love you too,
to
bye.
the knave, and we had a chat.
It was a friend.
She informed me that she had asked you to investigate the ancient
You can tell the
ruins
dragon's
here.
not a people person. Yeah.
We originally planned to meet up with you, but we
Why is
thought you
Paimon's
might
clothes
still
so
be busy
chunky?
with
She
all
got
those
some things.
official
Oh
documents.
gosh.
We didn't think exploring the ruins would take very long, and who would have
Yeah,
thought you'd wrap things up so quickly?
she's packing heat. At some point, Paimon's gonna pull out a gun.
Just like
I'm
Yep.
sorry to have kept you all waiting like
Another
that.
tiny, horrible
I'm feeling
creature
much
with a
better
gun.
Now. I guess we should get going again.
She got, yeah, for
Will
real.
you come with us, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Sheesh.
Yeah.
I know he was going to say yes, but I just heard yeah. All right. I'm gonna collect my daily commissions, and we're gonna end the stream. thank you guys so much for joining. I really appreciate it. I ended about 15 minutes earlier than normal, but I'm getting kind of tired, and it's sleepy time for me. Or it will be in a few minutes when I get ready for bed. But the point is, thanks so much, y'all. 1 second. Like I said, one announcement at the end. Let me grab these things first.
Add Astra.
Yep, add extra applesauce to you too, Catherine.
Add Astra. Thank you for
Huzzah, stuff. Anyways, first off, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I really do. Secondly, and possibly more importantly, challenge tomorrow. The TCG in Genshin Impact. I challenge anyone who dares defy me to a game. If you can beat me, there will be a reward. Maybe I'll think of something. The point is, bet you can't beat me at the TCG. As always, I love you all. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.